Well, hello everybody. Thought I would jump in here real quick and whip together a recipe that my daughter requested. We're getting ready to have a little bit of a snowstorm. It doesn't look like it outside, but the weatherman says we're about to get dumped on quite a bit. Hope we don't, but my daughter requested this because if she's going to get snowed in, she wants to have a little bit of dessert. So she requested a cherry pizza be made. Mackenzie, my daughter, who is pregnant with her first child. Anyway, she would like to have this cherry pizza, so I thought I'd whip it together real quick. She's going to come over today to take some home with her. This is a dessert that could be used about any time of the year. It's a nice maybe summertime, springtime dessert. Also for Valentine's Day, we're coming up close to February the 14th, Valentine's Day. It could be a good one for that. Let's get started here. So we're going to start out with the crust. You need pretzels. We need to crush up some pretzels, not very finely. Leave some chunks in those pretzels so that it helps everything tie together. If it's too fine, it may not stick together as well as it should. We've already crushed those thanks to my wonderful assistant, Gina, from Our Cozy Home with Gina. Thanks again for hosting me on her channel. Again, back to the recipe, we need a half a cup of butter. We've already got our butter out here. Again, Gina got that ready for me, and a half a cup of sugar in this bowl. Now we're going to take the butter, put it in the sugar, and add the crushed pretzels here to mix that all together, and then we're going to press it down into this dish, which we're going to pop it in the oven for just a short period. And now I'll get that together. Let me wash my hands real quick. I've already done it, and I want to show you that I do wash my hands. All right, I'm going to get this butter mixed in here. I'm going to throw the pretzels in there. And then we're going to mix this all together. Get it together where it's consistent. Mix it together with that butter and that sugar. And then we're going to put it in that dish here. We've got a solid glass dish here. We're going to use it. We always use that for our cherry pizza, but I'm sure you can use just about any dish. About a 9-inch, 11-inch dish there. You can vary that just a little bit. So looks like it's getting pretty good. We're pretty close to getting it all consistent, and then I'll press it down into that dish. Like I said, I'm just going to whip this together real quick. It's pretty quick and easy dessert. It's not very lengthy, not a whole lot to it, but it sure is good to eat. It's very, very nice. You could do this. We've got a cherry pie filling we're going to use in this for cherry pizza. I'm sure you could use other things like strawberry. We put strawberry in one once. Done that. You can put blueberries if you like blueberries, and possibly some other fruits if you would like to do that as well. Just we always tend to lean towards the cherry because we like it the best, most of us. And some of us request some others sometimes. For instance, my son-in-law Drew, he likes strawberry and blueberry. I think he liked the blueberry pretty well and the strawberry, but he's not partial to cherry, so we like to make him one every once in a while, a little bit different. Okay, getting it pressed down in there a little bit. Looking all right. Got the oven all preheated and ready to go, 300 degrees. And like I said, we're going to pop that in there for just a little bit because we want all this to melt together and kind of firm up a little. All right, I'm going to pop it in the oven here in a second, and I'll be right back at you. All right, now that we've got our crust in the oven, we're going to put it in there for about 5 minutes, give or take a little bit. So watch that to make sure that we just want it to get firmed up, to solidify a little bit. Now we're going to start working on our ingredients for the filling here. What we need is 8 ounces of cream cheese, which you've got here. We need a half a cup of sugar here and a tub of Cool Whip. And then, of course, for that filling on top, 1 can of cherry pie filling of your choice. We've got here the Great Value cherry filling. So we're going to mix the cream cheese up. Put this in the sugar. We've got a nice spoon here. And we'll use the spoon again for this Cool Whip, this tub of Cool Whip. We're going to put it in there. Good old Cool Whip. Now we got a mixer here. We're going to mix it together. Make sure our beaters are in there. All right, don't have to fire the assistant today. Get it put together. We're going to mix this together until it is nice and smooth. Okay, now that we pulled the pie crust out of the oven here, we want to let it cool off and let it become room temperature before we put our filling inside of it. We want to press down a little bit on the center here so the filling will actually have some place to go to instead of come over the top so much. So you can do that before, you can do that after the oven. But now we're going to let this cool off before we add the filling to it. All right, now that we've got this crust nice and cool, room temperature, we've got our whipped up ingredients here.
Your filling.
Our filling. We're going to put our filling in our pie now. Careful not to disturb the crust. We're going to spread that around. Before I get too much further here, I do need to say something. I need to apologize. There are no Adams County eggs in this. I am sorry, Doug. Keep them coming. We'll find something to put them in. I could put them in this, but I don't think it would be that good. But thought I'd throw that out there and give it a mention. All right, got our filling here. Now we're gonna get ready to put the cherries on top, so to speak, actually. All right. Got our cherry pie filling here. I think someone already sampled some.
Can't prove
My
it.
helper.
Can't prove it.
After we got this all spread out on here, we're going to put it in the refrigerator to chill for a little bit before serving. It'll firm up a little bit better. Cherry pizza, y'all. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you'd like to see me bake something, obviously I did a little baking here by putting this in the oven. That's it, the crust, but the rest of it was pretty easy. So, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.